Okay, so let's do the block. We'll do the standing block on the
Okay.
center here. So you'll 1 foot up. Arm is gonna go on your right hip and you're gonna reach down towards that side. And now here, you can just do the rotation so that you don't have to come up. And you're just gonna rotate, good. And like 15 each side,
Okay.
good. And you just wanna feel it like back here. Perfect, and then you'll switch to the other side. Good, rotate here, perfect. Yes, perfect. So it's almost like you're like doing like a drive.
Yeah. Like a pulley system almost.
Yep. That's a great way to describe it. Because you want to think this hip's coming back, that hip's going down. Perfect. Then we'll go on to hands and knees here with one leg elevated. And you can do some cat-cows, but you want to think more of, instead of your spine, which you did fine before, but I'm just saying it for the video.
Yeah.
You want to think more of your pelvis rotating. So coming up, more of that lower back doing the work versus the mid back. So more through here. Yep. Feel that stretch?
Yeah. I actually feel that more than I did the first time we did it through.
There you go. Yeah, so you think when you do this one, which now you'll have in the video, but you want to think more pelvis
Okay.
rotation than a true like cat-cow.
Yeah.
Good. And again, you're pretty wide in your hips, just like you are, a little wider than shoulders width. Good. You look perfect.
Perfect.
That looks just, it looks as restorative as it feels.
Yeah, it feels really good.
Yep. Same thing here. Yep. Good. And again, like these you want to be like nice and like slow, relaxed. You just do them till they, like you could do these forever. None of these are going to be bad for you, you know? Good. And then I'll bring over the table. Just make sure you have a good angle of it. Okay. So we'll do this just on a little bit of an angle. Okay, so knees are going to stay on the mat.
Okay.
And just make sure you can see yourself. Perfect. Okay. So first one, you're going to bring the right leg forward. Come wide here. Yep, and just lean forward and come back. Good. Again, you could do these forever, but if you need a number, 15 to 20 on each side.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I feel like I could do these for
Right.
like literally forever.
They feel so good. As you're doing them, I'm like, oh, these look so like I need to do more of these in my life. Then you're gonna come into the double wide here, and this is where you put more of your forearms on here and reaching back. So in this one, good. You could do some circles. This one's kind of like a free for all, just like whatever feels good. Circles will feel good. You can do the arching, the tilts of the pelvis here. You could go forward and backwards, like whatever feels comfy for you. Awesome. Perfect. And then we'll go on to the 90-90. Some hips here. Good. You're gonna like lightly rest that opposite hand. It just kind of gives that little rotation. Grow tall first and then come over. And again, here you can play, you can come forward and reach, get really long. You can come up and open up, whatever feels good. You can do just opening and closing. That usually feels really nice. Good. And I usually say inhale as you're opening for this one, and then exhale as you're rotating. Perfect.
My tan is looking a mess. I look at like seeing my, like in here,
Oh,
where
yeah.
you know, like where you like sweat.
That always happens. Mine's like washing off my hands. Perfect. And then just switch to the other side. Do you feel okay doing everything
Yeah.
on both sides for now? A lot of repetition, sorry. Reach tall. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Even like when you're sitting and watching TV or just relaxing, sitting in this position will be really good for you. It gets a lot of that. So different parts of the pelvis respond to different rotation mechanics of the hips. And so like the lower pelvis, the more you do this internal rotation, it opens up the lower part. The more you do external, opens up the higher part.
Okay.
So that's why this position is great, because you're getting the lower pelvis here and you're getting that mid pelvis here.
Got
So
it.
just even sitting in this position, you can like rock back and forth. You can kind of rest.
Yeah.
You could do some,
It actually is so good
Even-
just to like sit.
even like this little surfer move. I like to do this. It feels good.
Yeah.
You can just do whatever feels good. This is a great position to play around with.
Yeah.
Especially during labor. When you're
Okay.
having contractions, open up that side body. Like just, this is a good, really good position for you. Come to a seated position. I'm gonna be face the wall so you can see your lower body. Perfect. So we're gonna do that 3-dimensional hamstring, like leg stretch. So coming out, toes can come up and just reaching. Yep. Good. And these ones, again, for right now, it's just kind of doing what feels right for you.
Yeah.
You don't need to necessarily hold for a certain amount of time. If it feels good one day to like hang out and do 30 seconds, 60 seconds, fine.
Right.
If one day you're like, no, it feels good to kind of like come up and in and out of them, then do that. So whatever feels good for you. And then just for the video's sake, you're doing it already, use that opposite arm to open up the leg that is bent, which you can see. Good. And then bring this one out just a tad more. Yeah.
Okay.
How's that?
Good.
Okay. Perfect. Then you would just repeat it on the other side. Good.
I'm like, what did I just do?
I know, right? You're just like in the... Awesome. Perfect. You feel good?
Yep.
Awesome. I will send this your way.